I'm sure I'm a paranoid.
Paranoid about what?
Well, I have to worry about stuff.
Yeah.
You know, listen, when the phone rings too late at night or too early in the morning, I'm going, oh my God, what happened?
I don't want to answer.
What is somebody? No, I have to answer.
Yeah.
And in fact, if it stopped ringing, I'd call everybody I knew at work to find out what I missed. A lot is going to change when you think of the U.S. being as close as it is to energy sufficiency and not having to be a net importer of energy. And you think of the history of the last 40 years. Since the Arab oil embargo, when it really was driven home how dependent we are on foreign oil, and all the way the history unfolded over the last 40 years. Could you imagine how different things would have been over the last 40 years? And you can project forward and imagine how different it will be over the next generations if we can get this right and make North America energy sufficient, both in terms of the economy and in terms of, the geopolitics and America's position in the world. It's quite a blessing. We have to reconcile the schism between the people who are only thinking in terms of the environment, the people who are only thinking in terms of supporting the economy, and get some sort of accommodation between the two, both of whom are right. But it's not a question of, one wrong, one right. Both are right, but accommodation has to be reached so we can go forward and have rules that are durable and reliable so people can make the kind of long-term investments that allow us to receive the benefits of the energy situation, and those benefits are growth and jobs. I think it's hard enough to predict the present. Think about it, perspective. It's very hard to step out of your context and see what is happening. I have views about the future, but I'll tell you, we're not in the business. You wouldn't be a very good risk manager if you let what you think was going to happen have too great an influence on what you plan for and protect it against. What we really do is we really contingency plan. What might happen, what could happen. The fact of the matter is a number of people came to us afterwards. Now, this was the week after Lehman Brothers, when everybody was fretting about whether the capital markets were open. And this was before TARP. And we did a transaction with Warren Buffett, as you say, which we did sold him preferred, and got $5 billion. And the very next day did a common equity deal in the market. So the markets were open to us. And with Warren's money, we got more than just money. We got the validation of somebody who's regarded as a terrific investor and somebody who knew our firm, and that was an important imprimatur from him. People called us up afterwards and said, "Gee, I would have done that," and I said, "Well, that would have been great, but with you, I would have just gotten money."